What is up, Gorilla Nation? It is Relentless here, bringing you yet another Division 2 video. If you happen to be new to the channel, or you're just enjoying the content, then please be sure to ground and pound that like and subscribe button. Also, reach up there, trigger the bell, and turn on post notifications, so that way you never miss a live stream or a video that is uploaded. Well, if you may have noticed on several videos of other content creators and just thumbnails in general, no, I'm not throwing shade on anybody, but just offering a little bit of clarification. Because generally on thumbnails you'll see the likes of, especially on PvE builds, raid builds, and they'll say the likes of, oh, 110% damage to elites, 98% damage to elites, completely destroys. But how accurate is that actual statement? And what is the best number percentage-wise when it comes to damage to elites to actually shoot for without wasting any potential therein? Case in point, this is why I bring you this little quick video. Alright, I threw together this particular build. It has 3 pieces of Overlord, which gives me 7% damage to elites. 1 piece of Badger Tough, 7% damage to elites, for a total of 14%. So the stats on just my LMG, for an example, the MK46, 29.163 weapon base. And then the damage to elites is 105% damage to elites. So we're on elites over here. So let's 1 bullet, 68. Now, that's at 105% damage to elites. Now, if I switch this out and throw on this holster, I lose 7% damage to elites, as you'll see in the stats. I'm at 98% damage to elites. And then I've actually gained 7% LMG damage. I'm getting 6% LMG damage on the second offensive mod slot and 1% weapon damage for a total of 7% LMG damage compared to the other holster. So I'm doing 7% more damage, and that's additive damage, versus the 7% damage to elites. So we're at 68 with 105% damage to elites. So what are we at 98% damage to elites? Okay, that proc Spock, live long and slobber. No, so let's let the spark wear off. Okay, it is gone. So 69. So you're telling me that 7% additive damage in this situation is overall better than that additional 7% damage to elites. So 98% damage to elites. And then what is my overall value as far as weapon damage wise? So I'm getting 45 to all weapon and then 39 for a total of 84% all weapon damage. So 84% all weapon damage and 98% damage to elites is actually better than 105% damage to elites, and then 43% all weapon damage, and then going along with the LMG damage. So that's 77% damage to elites. I mean 77% all weapon damage. So even though I have 7% more, so to wrap this up, if you're worried about, getting the best utilization, or you're trying to prepare for the next raid, or even trying to do the current raid, that just by getting the damage to elites, the hard hitting on your mask, plus your weapon attachments, is going to put you at 93% damage to elites. Especially if you have 55% damage to elites and the 25 hard hitting, that's 80 right there, plus the 13% you can get on attachments, that's 93%. Now, if you want to incorporate another one piece, such as the Badger Tough, to get, up to an even 100, then by all means, but make sure you don't sacrifice anything in the process. In this particular case, at least the Badger Tough, along with the 7% damage to elites from the one piece, it has an offensive mod slot, so I can get the best of both worlds. But if I had to choose between one or the other, since I'm already over 90%, then go with all weapon damage or whatever archetype weapon that you're actually going for, because in the long run, you're going to benefit off it more, and because you've already reached the land of diminishing returns when it comes to the damage to elites, because you're already over 90%. So I hope I haven't confused you. Hope it's been informative for all you new folks out there, or any of the older folks that have been playing the game, but we're just, being misled or misinformed by others. Hopefully I've cleared that up, and hopefully this has helped you out. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you pudging later.